What's up, tribe? You know who it be. It is me, Cece from Mr. Conversations. Tribe, it's a little windy out here today, but I have a message that I was supposed to read to you guys a couple of days ago, but life is life in, so I got kind of busy and lost track of time. So I'm coming with you today, out on the deck, giving you this word, okay? So let's go. So today I'm talking about the pursuit of happiness. And did you know that the phrase pursuit of happiness came from Thomas Jefferson around the 1700s? Because he didn't want to use the word estate or property, so he replaced it with the phrase the pursuit of happiness. Some believe he did that because he was too uncomfortable with slavery to include estate or property as an alienable rights. Unalienable rights, guys. We're calling this aliens, okay? So they use it as either a synonym for for property or family, or the substitution may not have any meaning at all and was simply a stylistic choice, which we know that not to be true. That was not a stylistic choice. You purposely chose that to disguise the word. You ain't want to say, you ain't want to use slave, you ain't want to call us aliens. That's what y'all call us behind our back. We know that that is a lie. It was intended for us. Who are the unalienables? Who are they? And why do they have to be told what their rights are? And if you go look up the phrase, you will see all of the leaders across the globe was being on it. So it is a global thing. Tribe, I need you to understand this. It is a global thing. It was globally decided that we were going to have our rights taken away from us. It was globally decided for them to call us aliens because they couldn't think of another name that would degrade us. They call us aliens. If you got skin like this, if you got skin like this, yeah, they call you an alien. Yeah, because you don't look like them. So they want to call you something else to describe you because you don't look like them with they pale ass. But anyway, let me keep moving on. So, besides classical philosophy, the founding fathers also based themselves on English law and legal theory, such as the writings of William Blackstone, Christianity, and Scottish Enlightenment. The pursuit of happiness as a principle also included Christian theology. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, tribe? And I wanted to make sure that I specifically said that clearly so you can understand. Yes, it is in Christian theology. And this is why I say the Christians know. The Christians know the real deal. They know the secrets. Don't let them fool you. This Christianity shit they got going on in these churches, they are pulling the rules over your eyes, baby. Let me tell you, they already know the ins and outs. They just not telling you. When they are indoctored into this Christianity, when they get them ministers and pastors and evangelists and apostles, you think they don't know the truth. They know the truth, they just not telling you the truth. Because in order for them to continue to get what they get from the government, yeah, they gotta keep playing along. They gotta keep playing the game. Just to inform you, yeah, we aliens. Even the black people who they call aliens, we ain't on it too. All these black Christians out here, yeah. All these leaders, especially in these mega churches, T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar and all these motherfuckers who around here trying to pretend like they're so holier than thou and they got God on their mind and they got God first and you can't live without him. Yeah, those leaders. Yeah, this what they doing. They putting on a facade, but they really know the truth. They really know what's going on. They really know who the real enemy is. And they look at you and ask you for 10% of your tithes every day. Every Sunday. But I digress. Let me keep moving. What else do I have? I also have they were also not the first include happiness as the right in the United States. It was first featured in the state constitution of Virginia which was adopted just before the Declaration of Independence. I just want to educate y'all a little bit, tribe, just so you will know that you can't believe everything people tell you. You got to do your own research and find out for yourself. All this Christianity, all this religion, all of it, it's a lie, it's a facade. They want you to believe in religion. They want you to believe all this shit that they say is true. Let me tell you, the more you become in tune with your spirit, the more you connect with your God, whoever you deem that to be, the more you're gonna find out the truth. He is gonna reveal to you. He is going to let the veil be unlifted from your eyes, I'm telling you. And he will let you see the truth, but you have to seek it. You can't go by just what people say. You really have to do your research and understand what's going on in this world, because they want to keep it rule over our eyes. They want to keep us in the dark. But the thing about it is, those light workers, those who are chosen, our eyes are open now. He has lifted the veil and we are seeing the truth. Do you understand me? And tribe, I just want you to be aware. I want you to open up that third eye so you can see the truth. Stop living in the dark. Know who you really are. Know who these roaches really look up to, even though they might not say it out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They really scared of us. For real, for real. They are, but it's coming. I told y'all months ago, the wicked is getting their justice. Do you understand me? All this wicked stuff they doing out here in the world, all this deception, all our people they killed, that they destroyed, that they buried under this water. Yeah, this matrix shit is all a game. And the Big Bang Theory, believe it or not, y'all, the Big Bang Theory is real, but it's not what you think it is. Yeah, that's how they got rid of us. That's how they got rid of our gods. That's how they got rid of our power. That's how they got rid of our strength. That's how they got rid of our voice. They stole all our shit and then did the Big Bang Theory. And they want you to believe that this world is made up of a Big Bang. Nigga, tell the truth. But I digress. Let's move on. So I also they have misconceptions, y'all. Not just wealth. Unlike the rags to riches story, Jefferson's vision was not simply about accumulating wealth or pursuing material possessions. Do you know why? Because they wanted all the wealth and possessions and got it through stealing and killing. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson he ain't want us to pursue wealth. He didn't want us to pursue possessions. You know why? Because they wanted to steal it all, just like they did. Yeah, they pulled the wool over our eyes, then they took all our shit, and then tried to claim it was theirs. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, not just fleeting pleasures. Let me make sense. So through the stealing and killing, not just fleeting pleasures, he says, he does refer to monetary fleeting pleasures or simply do what feels good. Yeah, he don't want you to do what feels good. You know why? Because they too busy doing what feels good to them. Do you know why? Because they were doing what they felt good when they were beating, killing, and drowning us, while at the same time stealing our wealth and their fleeting pleasure while raping our women. Let's talk about it. You know, they keep talking about, the pursuit of happiness don't have nothing to do with pleasure. It don't have nothing to do with wealth. It don't have nothing to do with what desires you have. Yes, it do. They telling you it don't. Thomas Jefferson don't want you to believe that it did. And why? Because they too busy going after their own pleasures. They pleasure of raping black women. Yeah, they pleasure of killing us, of drowning us, of hanging us by a rope. That was their pleasure. But then they want to tell us that we shouldn't go after our pleasure. Is you crazy? You steal all our gold. You rape our women. You hang our men or either put them in jail, and then you want to tell us that our pursuit should be inward. It shouldn't be outward. So we should only supposed to look for God in here. We shouldn't look for him out here. This is what they telling us, tribe. This is the BS they feeding us. And I just need you to know, the pursuit of happiness is what is on the inside of you, your desires. And you deserve to have a man, then you deserve that man. You desire to have wealth, finances, children, family, whatever it is, whatever that desire is. Can't nobody tell you what your desire is, what you should not pursue. Everyone has a different definition of happiness, and some people happiness is tangible. They can't live without having certain materials, and they just as empty as hell in the inside. But I digress. Tribe, I just wanted to come with you with this message. Let me finish. I want you to see what I wrote down. I want to read what I wrote down as a pursuit of happiness. And I have If you look up the definition, if you look up the pursuit of happiness, what does it mean? Thomas Jefferson's phrase, the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of a meaningful life, a life that provides a person with a sense of satisfaction that what they are doing is worth living for. And what is the meaning of, from the American Declaration of Independence, the individual right to seek a life of fulfillment and well-being, including personal autonomy, virtue, and the means to achieve a life one wishes to live rather than just short-term pleasure or wealth. Because you shouldn't seek wealth. Know why? Because they want it all. You shouldn't seek wealth. They want to be the only ones wealthy. Ain't that something? We shouldn't want wealth. We should want them to have all the money, all the power, and all the control. Ain't that some shit? It emphasizes the importance of making personal choices and striving for deep, long-term contentment and human flourishing. Absolutely. If you keep reading, it goes on to personal autonomy. It goes on to virtue. It tells you the difference between flourishing and unalienable rights. It also go into broader than properties. Like, they really defined and went into different phrases of what the pursuit of happiness is. So that is what I have for you guys on the pursuit of happiness. I really did not know that Thomas Jefferson started that phrase because he didn't want to use certain words as he was writing out our rights, as he was describing our rights. He's saying that aliens also have the right to pursue happiness. We also have the right to be happy. We also have the right to live free without a motherfucker hanging us or beating us or raping us or institutionalizing us for no reason, just because the color of our skin, because you threatened. The pursuit of happiness ain't got nothing to do with skin color. But you so afraid of this that you had to give us our rights. Get the hell out of here. Tribe, I love you. I just want you to wake up. Keep using that third eye. Keep doing your research. Keep understanding that we are the prize. That they fear us. They fear what we possess. But it don't matter, baby. We waking up and we getting our power back whether you like it or not. You can't stop it. You trying so hard. The government is struggling to keep us down. But you're not going to win. See, baby, what you need to understand is you won the battle. But God allowed you to win the battle so he can let you think you won. So he can set you up to defeat your ass in the war. It's over with, baby.